What's this made out of?
Glass.
Hey internet, welcome to Game Theory.
That is really fun, right?
Yes.
Yes, this outfit.
Oh yes.
From the last episode.
Yeah.
We learned that in the last episode.
I wonder if this was just given in a couple of panels in like the original manga.
No, Kana did talk about it in the last.
That's beautiful.
Oh, I love that. Oh my god, she's so cute.
About that.
So cute. Oh my god!
That would be...
I'm dead. Oh, that smile is killer. Look at the blush on you. She's got the smile down like the... Oh my god, yes!
Oh my god, she has the run.
She does have the run,
Yeah.
wow.
I'm gonna sneeze.
This makes me want to see Akane as like an idol. Aww. I'm glad she got to thank him for that, because he did do a lot for her. Yes, Mom.
Oh no.
Yes, Mom.
Simping.
He is simping.
Oh, he had told them, right?
Yeah, he
That
did
was
tell
his
them.
type.
Yup. So cute. I don't think I've ever seen that much emotion on Aqua's face ever.
Yeah.
She lost her stars. Oh my god. Dude, if I was watching the show, this would be the hypest moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go crazy for this kind of stuff.
I do. Wow, they said go for him even when you're not on camera. Ooh, someone's jealous. Behind the scenes, though, she's gonna be like watching the show. Oh, she even recognized her. Ah, man, I forgot how much I miss Ai.
She's the best.
Yeah, I remember in a previous episode, he said he never figured out whether or not he loved her romantically or just admired her.
I wonder what the or there was. There was an or.
I think romantically, right? Because he seems like romantically attracted to Akane, which is why he was blushing so hard. So I think that was confusing him. I'm so happy! The reputation has gone up. Like, people are actually watching it and tuning in for Akane and Aqua, who were two characters that were like overshadowed by everyone else before.
I love that there was no color there.
The light came, yeah, the color came in.
Yeah. We were all thinking the same thing, okay.
We were all in Kana's head. Sure. She's so unbelievably happy, despite all the complaining. Yeah.
Squirrels in their pants. Step right over and watch me put it down. Step right over and watch me put it. S to the A to the M to the P.
I don't know why you started singing that.
Why do you think I started saying that?
But I still don't know. Can you pause? I'm like actually really confused.
SIMP.
Okay, sorry. I love how she thought they were going to Disneyland or something, and he's like, no, we'd get caught, idiot. I mean, you're not wrong. Girl, you were the one hyping up the school, and now you don't want to be there.
Bro, she just wants Aqua there.
That's true. That's so true. School ain't fun without your crush. Aqua has no friends. You're his only friend. He like doesn't care if Kana gets in trouble though. Wow. She's trying to get the scoop.
I love this animation.
It's really good, right? Oh, that's cool. That is a nice feeling to be that comfortable with someone. Exactly, Kana. Take it as a compliment. Even though that does technically mean he's not interested in you at the moment. Yes, ma'am. This animation's really good for them just like playing catch. There it is. There it is.
I'm like, the animators really care about the scene for a reason, huh?
I kind of like this shot of them so small.
Yeah, that is a difficult question.
That's so interesting. Oh, so does he not remember stuff when he was a baby as much?
Maybe.
I mean, most people don't, I feel like.
He probably remembers more than most people, but like it seems like they're because we only start following him after a certain point.
Right.
True, yeah.
Sorry.
I like this music.
Yeah.
It's like supernatural. Dude, I was thinking, like, is he saying all this out loud? Because she wouldn't understand anything he's saying.
Oh, yeah.
He's literally using her like a wall to, like, bounce ideas off of.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
I get what he's
think
saying.
when yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
Oh, she's a second year too. Wow, what a beautiful drawing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's sus, Kana. Why'd you say it like that?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh my god. That's a creepy picture. Wow.
I love the colored version.
Oof.
Aww. I'm so happy for her. Yeah, transformation. He couldn't even call it acting. It was like another level. Making assumptions.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh my god, his eye. Yeah, it seemed like she was gonna figure it out from the way she was talking in the last episode.
Yeah, about her having like a wasn't her like
developmental disorder and how it.
Oh right, from sexual activity at a young age, right?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Whoa,
that visual.
Yeah, he's just realized that she knows her way better than he ever could.
Which is crazy considering that he actually knew her when she was alive. Oh, she rejected him? I don't think they ever had a thing. I think he's just going for someone at the end. Yikes.
There's no way they can go through the whole...
He just ran! man!
There's no way they can go the whole show without anyone.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah.
yeah. So...
Dang it. This is so romantic and cute if you didn't hear anything that he said in his head.
It's so interesting hearing this.
Aww, and she likes him for real.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's what I was afraid of. Yeah. So...
She was watching. I love how she's like, this show sucks. I ain't watching anymore.
That's so interesting. That's so much different with in the anime than it was in the manga. The feeling of it.
The feeling, right? Because of the music,
Yes.
the dark lighting, which could be seen as romantic if it weren't for the ominous music and the terrible monologue from Aqua.
I have more stuff to say about that later.
They're getting into it too. That's funny.
I'm glad that she's not like super in her head about the relationship. Or she really did see it as her job.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's only like 14, I think. Like she's freshman year high school, which is like 3 years younger than Akane. So I wouldn't be surprised that she hasn't dated anyone, considering if you're working at that age in addition to school, you don't really have time. Oh, that's true too. They ban dating, especially with idols.
Yeah.
You gotta be available for your fans. Hey, he's the guy who gave us the footage. That's cool.
That's cool. That's a nice suit. I'm so curious what that says. This is like a breakup notice.
Yeah, I think it is. I know there was this one really famous couple from Terrace House that broke up later. And fans were really sad about it.
Yeah, he really did recognize that he was like one of those people for a second there.
Yeah, he kind of like snapped out of it.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
I love that he's self-aware. That's not a bad description of Aqua. I forgot. This was the deal. I got so into the Akane like drama.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
He's really confident.
Oh my god.
Okay. Wow, he really thought it through.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
He was like, you said we could upload extra footage.
That was cute, the way it was just like...
It was like, it's like you're not supposed to, but you're legally also supposed to. Or allowed to.
Bro, tell me now! Okay, I guess we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer for the scoop. But he got it, he got his in.
Yeah, no one's gonna question the shady...
A guy who was talking to in the back. Maybe because
just like everything there, he's in the alleyway. I just walked away. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're talking about this. I'm glad she's asking. She called you out. That's good that he's being honest. Aww. God, this music is so beautiful too. She's so real for that. Bro, why'd you reject him on the show?
Probably for privacy.
Yeah.
For privacy.
Because she's best girl! Yes! I've been waiting for this moment for so long. She like rejected him on screen so that she could like
have some privacy.
Yeah, there wouldn't be like a whole like no one would really pay attention. Like they started like no one would really ask questions about them later.
Yeah, Yuki's probably one of the coolest side characters.
I love her, dude. Yuki's great. Yuki's actually goated.
Hey, that's Memcho's outfit from the opening.
Oh, you're right.
I can't wait to do the outfit tier list.
So true.
Yeah,
Number 1 is gonna be twins with Ruby and Aka, the twin t-shirts.
Or is it just when just Ruby's wearing it?
Nah. He got exactly what he wanted out of the show. I don't think he's gonna miss it.
True. And more, really.
Yeah.
And more, yeah. He's got Akane.
He's got a character psychologist on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Forensic not a forensic psychologist. A forensic psychologist. Yeah, actually, literally that.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. Oh, that's probably how she knew when Aqua described his type, because she was the one who was like, "Is that I?"
How would you like to join?
Yeah!
Yes! Nice call, Shamash. Bro, I thought it was gonna be Akane.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the eye thing.
Yeah. But she would probably overshadow Ruby if she were in the group. Oh, she's so happy.
Yeah.
That episode went by fast.
That's one way to do
What the heck?
Okay, I wrote this down.
That's cool. That was good.
The kiss is so much different with the context of the kiss scene with the music is so interesting. Without the music, it feels a lot more like, ooh, like where is this going? Like it feels like more like ambiguously like whether like he will actually start to have feelings for her, whether it will be like manipulative, what direction they're going with it.
Kind of like what Memcho said, right? Because Memcho was like, "Hey, are you guys gonna date for real?" And he's like, "No, it's just for work." And she's like, "Well, you never know. Maybe in the future."
That's what it feels like, but I feel like in this one it felt more like evil, more like manipulative.
Yeah, very light Yagami from Death Note.
Yeah. It definitely felt a lot more light in Misa than it did like the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Mm-hmm. It felt more like that than a will they, won't they.
Yes, that's what
yeah, there was none of that.
Yeah.
Because in the manga, you see, like, Akane's blush, and, like, the scene is very romantic. So, and it's all in black and white, so the lighting wasn't particularly creepy or anything.
And you still hear his thoughts, but there's a lot less of the, like, ominous imagery beforehand.
Yeah, with, like, Akane's profile being black and white.
Yeah. You mean eyes or like the inverted color one? Or?
The inverted color one.
Oh, that was Eye. Oh,
no,
was that Akane?
that was Akane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then the black ink falling into the water.
Yeah.
It didn't have any of that imagery.
Yeah. It like implies like the corruption of something pure kind of thing, right? Yeah.
In the manga, I was like, oh, yes!
Yeah. But here we're more like, oh.
Yeah.
Because even when in Death Note, Light manipulated Misa, even then I was like, ooh, this is juicy.
The age thing is always so weird. I know there's going to be people in the... Because, I mean, it is kind of uncomfortable because he's like an adult, right? In the kid's body. And I know there's... Yeah. But, like, I don't know. I really feel like it's kind of weird to, like... to be like, oh, if he goes out with her, she's a pedophile. Because it's like... It's definitely, like, concerning. But, like, I feel like that's, like, a big old leap. Because it's like, okay, should he go out with a 40-year-old woman?
Yeah, because he's 17.
Right.
Like, that doesn't...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is that it is, like, fantasy. Like,
yeah,
it's
exactly.
not, like, a real...
We can't apply human morality to fantasy.
Yeah,
I think,
yeah.
I just want to nip that in the butt. I don't know. But
I grew up with a lot of... since my family's Asian, we do talk about... My mom is actually Christian, but I did know a lot of people who were Buddhist growing up who believe in reincarnation. So that was always, like, a thing that I'd hear about in my childhood. And I always, as a kid, would think, what if you could remember your past lives? You know, that's always a question that people ask. So I think that's why it's so common in Japanese media for someone to be reincarnated and to have their memories, because it's just a fun concept.
And it's from like a Buddhist history.
Yeah, because normal reincarnation, like, the belief is that everyone's an old soul. Like, everyone has had thousands of lives. So, like, what's the difference if I remember my past lives? Because at this moment, I'm still 17 years old. Why can't I date, like, someone my age, you know?
Yeah, right?
But from a Western perspective, it could be really creepy because you just think, like, that's a 30-year-old man taking advantage of his supernatural ability or, like, situation to be with someone younger.
I think
Especially since, as a doctor, he had a crush on an idol who was 15. So he already had questionable... Yeah. Once again, you know, the age of consent is different in Japan, but still, I think we could still debate that, even if it's a different culture.
Yeah.
We can still debate the morality of that.
I mean, the reason they bring it up is, like the guy the author of the original manga is Japanese, and he's, like, bringing this up as, like, yeah, this is probably not...
Yeah, he brings it up. Yeah, he makes sure that the character gets clowned on for being into a 15.
Right?
He knows that it's weird. And then he also brought up the fact that he's 17 now, and he feels... Because at this point, it's been 17 years since he was 30. Like, he would be more like a kid now, probably, than even an adult, because it's been so long since he's been in that headspace.
Yeah. It's a step above Mushoku Tensei, at the very least. Like, I think...
For sure.
I've not watched it, so...
There's...
I haven't watched it either, but I watched the trailers, and that was enough to give me an idea. But let's just say he was definitely taking advantage of his supernatural situation.
That one is like... That one, there's some parts where you're like, I think that's just grooming.
So when I watched the first episode of Oshinoko, or when I was reading the manga, I was like, oh man, poor Aqua not drinking his mother's milk, because that's just nutritionally better for the baby. So I, like, felt bad for him. But people watching the first episode were like, oh, thank God he's not, like, the main character of what's it called?
Mushoku Tensei?
Mushoku
I
Tensei.
do like that. I do like that he's not, like, horny. It's like, you know, like, I don't know.
He was respectful.
Yeah.
He was like, that's...
Yeah.
I'd be...
And this is still a manipulative...
That's a boundary I'm not willing to...
And this is still a manipulative
cross.
relationship, but it's not like that kind of... It's not like...
It's not sexual at all.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It's purely manipulative so that he can get closer to his killer.
Right, it's literally like a... Yeah, it's a whole different thing. The other thing that I really wanted to talk about that, like, was... I think this is, like, a really big theme that was bothering me throughout the whole episode, is, who are the Bibinmen? Bibinmen?
Wait, Bibinmen.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a thing.
What is it?
I don't remember. What does it say?
Korean spicy noodles?
Oh, that's what it is.
Are these t-shirts based on, like, the show?
Or have they been there for a long time?
No, they probably, like... Yeah, they're probably popular, which is why they show him wearing it.
Yeah.
What is chicken or the... Because a lot of these are showing this. Like, a lot of these are
True.
showing Aqua in it.
Maybe because people started looking it up after the show.
Maybe.
Because we'd have to check the date. But it's not advertised.
You know
the thing is, it's not advertised as Oshinoko merch.
you know that thing that, where you can check, like, how frequently it was searched?
Oh, so true. Aha! Look at that. On September 3rd, 2023.
Wait, did this episode come out that time? feel like it's way earlier, no? Or maybe not.
Oh, way earlier, September.
What episode is this?
7.
7. This is episode 8.
8, sorry.
It's June 7th.
Yeah.
Interesting. This is just in. This is today. Wait, what? This is just today. Hold on.
Wait, what?
Past
Today
30
isn't
days.
September 3rd. Oh, wait. It is. That's so dumb.
You're okay.
August-
It's only on camera. It's fine.
I know, yeah. There was a spike on August 5th,
Yeah, that's just what happens when you don't have a phone.
as well as what. So this episode 8 is June 7th. Was there anything on June 7th? June 6th, like right around June. Yeah, there was a spike right after June 7th, right after it came out.
Spike.
But not as big as
It's-
this one.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's its own thing.
There
but-
is a chance maybe he wears it in other episodes, but
Yeah. That's so interesting.
it seems, yeah.
Okay, back to the show, please.
What? That was important.
Oh no, for me, I already knew that it was its own thing because it wasn't advertised as Oshinoko merch. So I was like, it's totally its own thing. So they're
Right, it
just
was an
gonna...
Oshinoko Bibinmen.
You know the One Punch Man like hoodie with the oppai thing?
Oh my god!
Is that One Punch Man like
That
do
is
they...
definitely from One Punch Man.
Yeah, but do they like advertise it that way? No, right?
Oh, that's a good point.
Because I was
I'm
thinking
gonna
it would
find.
be like that.
I'm gonna
maybe.
find actual titties, aren't I?
No, be careful! No, I don't want to.
Okay,
for
good.
impact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oppai Saitama hoodie. Yeah, that
Right.
thing like that.
Yeah, no, you're right.
The addition of Bluetooth connectivity. Why do I need Bluetooth connectivity? The sound quality is top notch, and the addition of Bluetooth connectivity makes them the perfect travel companion. These have made my feet so happy. I'm gonna need an explanation. for
No,
that.
please just. I wanna.
Oh.
Okay, fine.
I'm leaving.
Happy feet.
Mama, come. That's amazing. Okay, go on. What were
Yeah.
you saying?
No, you were saying a thing.
Bibinmen.
That was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought it would be like that.
That's the thing that I was. That's what I wrote down. See, music and Bibinmen. I'll prove it.
Okay, cool. I love the conversation that Aqua and Akane had during the party. For 2 reasons. I like that
Yeah.
Aqua was able to be honest with Akane, although she did kind of like force it out of him. Because he was trying to keep the door open.
Yeah.
But she was like, no, I can tell you're not into me like that. And he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, that's true. But I also, my favorite thing that I think will go under-recognized by a lot of people is how Akane took the rejection so well. Because she was... I love the line that's what I care... When Aqua said that what he was interested in was her acting, she was like, that's what I care about. So I don't mind.
Yeah.
I thought she was so cool for that. Yeah, that will be more relevant.
Relevant.
What were you gonna say about this conversation?
I don't know.
Oh no!
I didn't have much to say. Just like you said, I like that because they're just like very upfront with each other, or at least she is with him, and then he kind of is. So
Yes.
A lot better than, or when he has like that moment before where he's kissing her and he's like thinking about how he's going to manipulate her.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, this is pretty bad.
Yes.
But after this, it's like, okay, it's a lot better.
Yeah, because she doesn't seem like she'll be easily manipulated, if that makes sense.
Right.
At least not as badly, where her feelings are gonna get hurt. Because at least now she knows this is work, like this is business.
Yeah, like she's already been hurt once and now she kind of understands that a bit more. I also think part of it is that because she like understood, like, for example, and like she does that sort of thing for acting purposes, I think it's easier for her to see through his like his deceptiveness.
Yes, I agree. I think that's why she was able to pick out that he wasn't interested in her even though he kissed her. Because most girls would be like, oh, he kissed me, like that means he likes me, right? But she was able to tell, and I think that's because she's so observant. And that's how she's able to get into character so well, is by understanding people. So it's cool that it shows outside of acting, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it shows in her interpersonal relationships.
I still can't get over the scene when she was just, like, had, like, the pictures of Ai all over her wall.
Yeah,
just, like,
yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I know. With this and the last episode, I was gonna say, like, they do present her... it's like a throwaway line or something where they're presenting her and they're like, oh yeah, the genius actress. And you kind of don't see that. You see that, like, she's working hard and everything. Mm-hmm. But you kind of take, like, the genius part for granted until here. And then you're like, okay, I see.
Yeah.
She really is good at what she does.
Exactly, yeah. Because she was definitely just out of her element.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't supposed to act as a character. At least that's how she saw it.
Right.
Yeah, it's not, like, just hard work. She's really good at it.
Yes. Because that's how it kind of was portrayed during the reality TV show, is that, oh, she's just a hard worker, but she's already, like, this good at her craft.
I think it's really cool that they introduced her as a, like, as a genius, and, like, I think a lot of people, I might be speaking too much here, but a lot of people, like, see how she was, like, when, like, during the show, and sort of, like, take that as, like, everything that her character is. Like, people were, like...
People who don't really like Akane's character or find her boring.
Yeah.
Or confusing.
Will point out that, she's, she's, like, just, like, the shy girl, and that's boring, and it's, like... No, she was out of her element that whole time. Like, she was, like... I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
They're making the same mistake that fans of a reality TV show would make.
Yeah.
Which is to think that how she's acting on the reality TV show is all she is.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, to be fair, that's kind of how I felt before these last 2 episodes. But that's why I like these. It's like, you really do see that now.
Yeah.
They did a great job of, like, completely, like, taking out, what would you say, like, removing the veil of reality TV shows. And they, like, really put you in that shoe, like, in a viewer of a reality TV show's shoes, because, like, that's how you see Akane, is the same way someone else watching the show would.
That's one thing I really love about it, is how like, well they bury the lead. Like, she really does seem like she's, like, just, like, a, like...
Background character.
A background character who's, like, has, like, nothing going for her at all.
Yeah, like, you mentioned this.
But, like, that... And how they mentioned that she's a genius actress, but you don't figure it out until she starts acting, and you're like, she's here for a reason.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
You mentioned a long time ago when she was first introduced, I think it was, like, episode 5, how even in the TV show... when they were filming her head would get covered in certain shots.
Yeah, so, this thing I didn't point out because I didn't want to spoil it, but when they first, like, started showing the TV show, like, she, like, was literally, before they even called attention to her, like, there was literally shots where her head would just get, like, covered by other characters.
Even though they're all, like, sitting in a circle talking to each other.
Yeah, she'd just be out of frame, like, for no reason.
Yeah.
And I love that. It's such a brilliant little touch.
Yes.
That is cool.
It was, like, one of the first shots ever, I think, when they showed, like, the new, like, this is the cast for this season.
Right.
Or it wasn't the... no, it wasn't the photo. It was a different shot. When the first shot of them in the classroom, like, she's, like, in the mat. She's, like, her head's, like, mostly covered. We can see, like, her eyes peeking out from something else.
Right,
I love that so much.
You're officially in the shipping war. This is where it all starts, is this episode.
Yep. This is where things get nasty.
In the Oshinoko fandom.
Yep.
Have you picked a side yet? I feel like it's early to pick a...
Cox gun.
You never do for ships?
Not really.
That's
I
cool.
think of, like, maybe... No, not really.
That's awesome. That's, like, way healthier than what I do.
I used to when I was younger.
Oh, yeah, you too?
And then I always pick the blue-haired side character that never gets picked. And I was like, no more.
You say blue-haired.
So
I'm thinking Rem from ReZero.
I actually never watched that one.
Okay,
but
what are you thinking?
Just like that
think
stereotype.
About Ray from Evangelion.
Oh, yeah, Ray.
Hell
sure.
yeah, Ray.
Actually, no, I
Team
like
Ray.
Asuka.
We're gonna have to
abusive Asian mom.
We're gonna have to take him out. We're gonna have to take him out.
Did you guys
back.
ever watch the whole show?
No.
No, I read the manga and it was they changed things. It was weird.
See, I can explain why. Maybe.
I know.
Only if you've like.
I don't mind spoilers. I know everything about it.
I know that she has a reason for being as bad as she is.
See, alright, I like her because, just to put it simply, because she's like a human being, a real person, and like, I can't really justify anything that she does. She is terrible. Yeah. She's like a human being, and she's a kid. Whereas Rey is like this clone thing fantasy, which is kind of what he tried. Like, it's kind of what the show tries to. It tries to like deconstruct several stereotypes and stuff.
Right.
And her character is a character that Hideaki Anno clearly doesn't think is a good stereotype for people. And he tries to deconstruct it by, just showing you that's not a real person. Like,
that's cool.
That's just.
Did we all miss the point?
Fantasy.
To be fair, we didn't get to the point. Like, we didn't get far enough, because I think I watched 6 episodes. My favorite episode was the only feel-good episode in the entire 6 episodes that I had watched, which was when Shinji had saved Rey and she smiles for the first time.
Yeah, that was like the 6th episode, right?
Yeah, that was like peak of the whole. From then on, it is like the next like 2 or 3 episodes. It's just sadness all the way down.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so Rey smiles in the timeline. Asuka's introduced. Immediate sadness for like the next.
I love that episode. That was so cool. Her Evangelion has a cape. It's so cool.
I think it's because
had a cape at the beginning. Oh my god!
It did.
This is why, because I read the manga thinking it was the original, then realized it was an adaptation afterwards. Now I have to go back and rewatch it, but I never got around to it. I'm like, I know half of what happens already, but not the important part.
I haven't read the manga.
It's weird. It's like it's some weird amalgamation of like and I don't know.
That's all of Evangelion. Like, I'd love to watch the movies with you guys, because those are all so, like, it's kind of stupid how little sense they make.
Yes.
But in a good way.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Like, it's only good if you've watched the original. Maybe?
I mean, yeah, you kind of do have to watch the original, and then you have to watch the movie, and then you have to watch the re-movie, and then you have to watch the other one.
Right.
Yeah.
Let us know if you want us to react to Evangelion.
That's so much, though. I don't even know what to make.
I never even thought about that. Yeah, that might be a good reaction. I was gonna say, I think the reason I don't like Asuka's energy when she was introduced is because I'm really into, like, that Kuroko no Basket, like, rivalry where they talk trash and they'll, like, intimidate each other, but it's always like, I'll prove it to you on the court. But Asuka's, like, yelling down this poor kid who just, like, has no confidence whatsoever, and he's finally, like, how do I explain this? Like, he's finally, like, growing up and feeling like he can contribute to society, and she's like, no, you suck, I'm better than you. Like, how dare you even try? And I'm like, girl, shut up. The world doesn't revolve around you. Kill yourself. Okay, sorry. It's just hard watching a kid grow up and then they, like, someone just comes in and, like, I feel like a parent that wants to beat up their child's bully, like you meet your kid's bully and you're like, I know you're a kid and I know you probably just had really bad parents, but you're hurting my child. So it's personal. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done.
I would love to do that.
Huh?
Yeah, that would be cool to do, yeah.
To like beat up bullies? Wait, which thing?
Both.
What's both? I don't know what
Yeah, beat up bullies.
Okay, yeah. Beating up bullies would be very satisfying. Anyway, Oshinoko. Okay, so if the trend continues, Akane would probably lose, right? To Kana? If we're thinking the blue-haired anime girl, short blue-haired anime girl always loses, Rem.
How did we get here? There was something we were talking about with the blue-haired
Oh yeah, we're talking about ship wars and if Shamash picked a side, and he said he used to pick the side of the blue-haired, short blue-haired anime girl, and they'd always lose, and then he gave up.
Yeah, so given that trope...
Akane's
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently, I heard that the redhead also loses. Don't quote me. I heard it on YouTube, so...
I mean, it's just a trope, I guess. I'm sure there are a lot of
Tropes
shows
are
where...
laws. You can't break them.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That would be
But
bad storytelling.
hypothetically, there is a show out there
Yeah.
where blue-haired girl does not lose.
Yes,
We'll
and
find
I
out.
hope it's Oshinoko, because I'm going to say it right now. Everyone in my comments probably already knows. Anyone watching us already knows probably, because of the amount of times I've
Here
found
we go,
it.
yeah.
But I'm, like, Team Akane all the way, just because I think her reason for liking Aqua is, like, so wholesome and a lot stronger, because he saved her life. Like, that's a big deal.
We're gonna release the Kana rant sometime soon. We're gonna record the Kana rant. Sadly, Shamash
Yeah,
can't be
I
there
won't be,
because
yeah.
it has a lot of spoilers in it.
From, season 2.
Yeah.
What's gonna be in season 2.
But that'll be juicy. Anyone who's interested in the shipping wars, please subscribe so you can be there when the Kana rant drops, because that comment section is going to be is gonna just be like a flaming wildfire. So I'm really excited.
Oh no, okay, temperature's going up. I'm just gonna say, I used to ship Aqua and Kana like very early into the manga, and then Akane got introduced, and I slowly started like jumping ship. At one point, I was like, I don't mind if either girl wins, but eventually I end up fully jumping ship, and I'll let you guys know when that moment was.
I will say my thoughts later because I don't want to provide too much bias. I think there's enough bias in this house, so I want to leave the door open. But
Are you guys hyped for Memcho?
Have a lot to say about this. Anyway, huh?
Are you guys hyped for Memcho?
Memcho's interesting.
Yeah,
She's
that's cool.
like she kind of was just in the background, but she's like
Kind of. Like she never seemed unimportant, but she also never did anything, so...
right, yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
curious.
She
to
was
see-
a really good support character, giving characters advice or helping with YouTube and Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
That seems really useful, and I
Where
hope
it's
they
not.
use her well, and she's not just
Oh.
like another girl in the harem. Not really harem.
Don't
but,
call it that. It's not even.
Sorry, I was thinking of it this like 100 girlfriends who really love you.
It's not even close
Yeah,
to
but
that.
like another girl in like the
group, in the idol group.
Yes, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The harem.
I don't know why you went with harem.
I don't think
It would-
Aqua's interested in Ruby or Memcho at all. Or Kana,
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
at this point.
Yeah, probably after like 3 more seasons, we can talk about what the real ship is.
3 more. It's that long. It's long.
No, people in the comments have already been saying
We've already
it.
been
Should we
saying- Can we
say it?
say it? Yeah, the
The real ship is...
Aqua X therapy.
He needs therapy bad.
Yeah.
He needs it real bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right,
True.
our camera's about to explode.
Yeah.
So before it explodes, like and subscribe. We're gonna watch more Shinoko soon. Make sure to smash that like button. And if you're a
More than that, please subscribe. Our goal is to get to 500 subscribers.
yeah, I'm trying to. 500K is our goal. We're like almost there, guys, and I really think that we're gonna be there soon. So please subscribe so we can get the 500K by the end of the week. I think is like it'll probably happen.
Reasonable,
That's very
yeah.
reasonable, all right? You guys can do that, right?
I was looking at his
And get this video.
non-existent watch.
Non-existent watch,
Yeah, and we won't watch episode 9 unless you get this video to at least like it can be a big number, right? 5 likes. You have to get this video to 5 likes. I turned the camera off. It's getting worse as it goes along.
Oh God, it's exploding.
Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no! The camera's exploding!
Team
Oh.
Akane.
Oh no! Oh no! It's exploding! Oh no!
It's not working. It's not working. It's not working.
It's not working.
Just add a bunch of screen shake.
Oh yeah.
And just.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! Ah!
There you go.
Yeah.
You just like pressed hard enough that it went on.
Ariel.
Yeah.
Do you think this
Okay.
manga? Do you think this anime is made by Kana shippers?
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, me too. Right. I noticed that they like made Kana's like. I feel like they like put a lot more emphasis on Kana and Aqua's relationship and like made her feel more likable.
Mhm.
And they also have made Akane. They made the Akane Aqua seem a lot more ominous.
Yes, because I definitely felt that way when they did the inverse colors on Akane. because that wasn't even in the manga,
No.
and it just made her look so scary.
Right?
Yeah.
And then, like...
To be fair...
They really spend a lot of time on, like, showing how strong, like, just, like, putting, like with the how the visuals were unsaturated until, like, Aqua appeared when, like, with Kana or whatever.
Yes.
Things like that. So, I think this... I really hope this doesn't go the way of Attack on Titan.
Oh my god, Attack on Titan.
Where they basically, like, added...
Flanderized Mikasa.
Yeah. They, like... Is it because they were Mikasa shippers, right?
They were 100% Mikasa shippers. It was so
like,
obvious.
They changed a line in her to, like, be her simping for Eren instead of, like, being a more fleshed out character.
Yeah.
Right. And cut other... And,
let's just say she made a bad, like, decision choice because she was afraid for her friend's life. And it ended up leading to the injury of someone very important. And in the manga, she's like... it's my fault that so-and-so got injured, so I have to do my best. But in the anime, they were like, they changed the lines to like, Eren, how dare you touch him? I'll get him back from you, or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, like...
I mean, Ariel, can I move the
So that's like all her character is in the anime. It's really sad. Why? What happened?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to... I was wondering if because you keep going out of frame, can I, like, turn to the right a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm sorry for interrupting you.
No, it's okay. I'm just like, that's gonna be annoying to edit, but...
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Also, and then there was also a part where Eren had a romantic moment with another character, and they just completely, like, changed his line so it would be less romantic. Because they didn't want to, like... They wanted...
Oh, because... Right.
Yeah, they literally censored his romance with another character. Like, it's
yeah,
like really
there's,
bad.
like, romantic tension.
So I'm really hoping they don't do that with this anime. I'm hoping... So far, everything they've done is, like, not, like, egregious or anything. I can see their bias, but only because I'm looking for it. But, like, I really hope that they don't do anything like that, because that would be, like, really lame. Yeah.
I definitely agree. I want to tear Kana a new one, but I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it.
Ariel, save it. She hasn't done anything wrong yet.
She hasn't done anything wrong yet. She's really... She's great right now.
Yeah, she's great.
She's still great.
I hope Aqua gets with Kana and and Ruby and Akane
And Memcho.
and Memcho.
The 100 idols that really, 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 really love you.
You know the ship that creeps me the hell out?
Yeah.
The Aqua X adoptive mom. You know their adoptive mom?
Yeah.
That ship creeps me
That
out.
exists. Everything. I guess.
But you know what's funny?
Oh,
Like based on people who are judging Aqua for wanting to date someone his age.
Oh.
Technically, they would be closer in age because she's like 30 something.
Isn't that like the most like fucked part about being like reincarnated or whatever, right? Yeah.
With your memories, right?
It's all bad.
That's why.
It's all bad.
Okay, guys, like I'm
Yeah.
serious. I grew up with like.
Oh, and the snake eyes girl. And the pink-haired girl.
Maybe I'm just desensitized because I used to read shoujo where it was like a little girl who like her and this guy used to date in high school. Like they had been childhood friends. They'd known each other for like 15 years. And then she got in a car accident and died, but she was reincarnated as a little girl and she still has her memories. So she still hangs out with her ex-boyfriend. And she still has feelings for him because she's like, she has the memories. But she's like 10 years old. And he's now... Yeah. He's like 25.
I feel like a lot of people... I feel like the people, like, I mean, obviously that's like, you could say that's weird, but I feel like the reason people get upset about it is because they think it's gonna like make people into pedophiles or something.
I think it's like,
and
they see it as the author might be using it as an excuse to have that underage fantasy. Because in this supernatural lens, it's okay.
I think it's silly to assume that unless it's Mushoku Tensei.
Where it's like explicit.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, like,
chill.
You're not fooling anyone.
Because seriously, like, Aqua...
Yeah.
Because Aqua doesn't seem to have any, like, sexual or romantic interest in anyone right now. So, like, even when he kissed Akane, it didn't seem like he was doing it for his own pleasure at all. Like, he didn't seem to get anything out of it.
Yeah.
This is, like, what I have to do to make sure that that we're in a relationship and have an excuse to be together so that I can use you in the future.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I thought that shoujo with the little girl getting reincarnated, I thought it was so, like, tragic and cute. But now that I'm older, I'm like, I could see how people would think that's problematic.
Aqua's like, you abuse woman because you're a sexual weirdo. I abuse woman because I want to get revenge. We are not the same.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that shoujo was written by a woman, so, you know.
Yeah, it's like it's fine when it goes well, it's bad when it doesn't. Kind of thing.
It's situational, right?
Yeah, I don't think you can just like blanket, like call it like, oh, it's bad, no matter what. Like, this isn't like the real world, guys. I don't know. Yeah. That's my. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for indulging me. I wanted to make sure we got that part on camera.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right.
Animators, I see you.
Yeah. All right.
Chill. Chill with the Kana.
Editing Dell put the previous clip of you saying like and subscribe and smash that like button until it like explodes. Play that clip right now. All right. Now. We didn't clap.
Yeah.